It's a Hot Wheels 10 car pack, and let's review it. And it's going to be a random one because there's just, I don't know how to describe it. I bought it because I liked it, kind of thing. And yeah, and I really like the Riveted. That's probably the star car in this. It would be the Porsche, but I've already got that. But I do really like this orange Mustang up here because I'm pretty sure I had a version of this in grey, I think, or a very similar version of this in grey that I had as a kid, and I absolutely loved it. So that's quite a cool throwback, that. And yeah, a few other random cars thrown in, but yeah, let's get unboxing because it currently doesn't fit in the camera. I'm trying to care less about boxes now because I just end up having too many to store anything. Because it's much easier to store loose cars on the wall than it is to just have boxes and boxes laying around that you can't even see. Oh, this looks pretty awesome. Let's start with... I'm going to lose the order what these are in, so I'm just going to start with random cars now. So first up we have this obvious fantasy casting. This is something I've not actually seen before. Made in Malaysia. It has nothing. I don't know what this is called then. So this is a really interesting fantasy casting I've not seen before. Black marks all over my hands, greasy black marks that I cannot remove, which is great, so you're going to have to put up with that. That's what happens when you're in a French car and you have to keep playing around with it all the time to get it to work. But anyway, this casting has these new wheels I've been seeing recently. I think these are a glow wheels casting. Probably. I'm probably wrong though. It's pretty interesting. I have no idea what it's meant to resemble or what it's meant to be, like what these bits here are, but it's interesting to say the least. But I do like the colour scheme. Sort of put the blue and the pinky purple is quite nice. Moving swiftly on. Next up we have this, I presume, a Mustang. Mustang Mach 1, this is definitely what I had before when as a kid. I had a grey one because I recognised like the vent and the louvers on the back and the small spoiler. I think the one I had a plastic spoiler on it. But yeah, it's just something I remember from my childhood, and it was pretty awesome. This is a really nice one too. Obviously in orange. This one's got a metal spoiler on the back, die-cast spoiler, which is awesome. And yeah, plastic base, simple wheels, but they suit the car very well. What else to say? Next up we have another fancy casting. This probably is, I don't know, it's just there, really. It's a pack filler or something. Sinistra. I mean, it's pretty cool, but cool sort of vent on there so you can get your face blasted out inside the... Oh, I see, it's to cool the engine, which is right in front of where you sit, so it's going to be like stupidly loud and warm, and all the cold air is going to blow the hot air from the engine straight into your face, and you're going to... It's a very bad design feature, that. But yeah, it's pretty cool in red. Not too sure about the purple outline on the wheels. It kind of just looks a bit tacky having that against the red, but you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. And you got some stripes on it, and yeah, I mean, it's alright. I do like the fact it's got a white base and it's die cast as well, so it is metal on metal, which is kind of cool. Next up we have the another one I don't know the name of. Oh, it's not gonna... Oh no, power pipes. So this is, I think this is quite an old casting now. At least I think it's a pretty old casting. So yeah, it's I mean, it definitely looks it does look quite like an old Hot Wheels casting. The sort of curves. It's got two big pipes there. Circular sort of cockpit area. Yeah, it's all right. I do quite like the colour. The blue is really nice, actually. That blue is really nice. Look at that. But yeah, decals are alright, but I mean, it's another one of those fancy castings that's a bit... Next up, we have another fancy casting, the CFL02. I'm assuming that's what it is, and it's not just some stupid code. This is obviously meant to look like some sort of race car, sport racy car type thing. I mean, it kind of doesn't at the same time. But yeah, it's pretty cool as a fantasy car. It's quite nice. I do really like the colour scheme though. Sort of the grey with the purple base and sort of orangey thing. So obviously you've got the purple and orange contrast, and then the grey goes with both very nicely. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but again, standard fantasy casting. I feel like this 10 pack was kind of a waste now, because I've just realised how many cars I didn't actually... I mean, these are pretty cool though, but... Well, actually, I don't mind this. I think this is quite cool. Next up, we have another fantasy casting, but this one I actually really like. It stands out, that's for sure, with the light sort of cyan, orange and brown, with the white. It really stands out, but Fast Fish, why they called it Fast Fish... I guess maybe it looks like a fish, I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The colour scheme obviously really stands out, and the bright orange wheels just like, they're just blinding really. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. I do like this casting. It's kind of like a awesome looking muscle car, so it's one of those, yeah, it's one of the better fancy castings from Hot Wheels. So yeah, pretty awesome that, and I think this is one of the newer castings as well, which is sort of leaked into this 10 pack. I have seen this in Asda before, but I didn't think to pick it up, really. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I love it enough to pick it up straight away, but hey, I'm glad it came in the 10 pack. It's pretty awesome. Next up, we have something we've already seen before on my channel, the Porsche police car. Was it a 9? No, is it a Panamera? I don't know. Panamera, that's it. I was trying to say Canamera. Don't know why I was trying to say Canamera, but you know, pretty awesome with the police livery. Obviously, sort of the British-looking police livery, or European, I guess. I don't know. It looks British on the side because of the blue and yellow squares, which is what we have over here. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to have two, so I can have like a couple of them chasing some like yobbo in a muscle car or something. I don't know. So leading on from that, we have here the Riveted, which is very nice. It's probably one of my favourite fancy castings from Hot Wheels. Not 100% sure on the engine that sticks out, but nah, it still looks pretty cool. I just really like the look of the car. I especially like the back of it with the sort of squared off spoiler and the rear lights. I think it looks awesome. I just really like the casting. If there was a version without the engine sticking out the hood here, I think it would be even better. This one's got a light silvery grey look. It's a plastic... all plastic car, plastic base, plastic body, but it's still really cool. I think most of the Riveteds are all plastic. And yeah, it's got the sort of blue, shiny blue outline on the wheels there. Blue Hot Wheels logo, some pink wheel with some pink details on it. So it's kind of like, keeps a theme. It's pretty nice. I think it's a very nice looking casting. And I've just dropped it. That's great. So that's probably now scratched. Anyway, let's move on to another fancy casting. How many fancy castings are actually in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 cars are fancy castings. I didn't even realise. Oh well. So here we have the... doesn't say. Oh well. Here we have the doesn't say. It's pretty cool. It's a plastic bodied car, but this one has a metal base. It's got a gold finish with a dark, very dark purple screen there. That screen does look pretty awesome. It sort of just shines this kind of purpley colour. It's very, very cool. The trees on the side are alright. Kind of cool. Got stripes, some stuff in it. You know, some stuff. And yeah, it's kind of a nice fancy casting. I wish I had a bit more detail. Having a plastic body is a bit... yeah, you don't get the texture of the lights or anything, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, it's pretty. It's alright. And next up we have another car, which I haven't actually seen yet. I'm pretty sure this is a newer coloration. It'll be up in one of the newer cases, but I haven't actually seen it yet. It's probably the one that the RS6 was in or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool to have it. This is the 55 Chevy with the sort of light grey and the orangey flames. I do like the look of the black trim. That does look pretty awesome. Looks very awesome actually. It's very, very nice, and I like the red outlines on the wheels. This is actually a really solid looking casting, and I really like the colours on this. So yeah, pretty awesome. So that's just a random quick review video thing of this random it's not a 5-pack, it's a 10-pack that I bought. Don't really know why. I don't even know why I bought it. Oh yeah, I bought it because of that, and kind of that. And these are all right too, I guess. They're nothing to go crazy for, but they're all right. And that's what counts, I guess. So there we have it. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this random video, and I shall see you again in another video. Don't forget I upload pretty often. I upload more than just Hot Wheels videos, so go check out my other stuff if you so wish. Please leave a like and comment, and I'll see you again in another video.